Das Silken Thread Atelier haben wir noch. War ich noch nicht. Esrods Tower, das kommt noch. Wichtige Quest. Und Arende Partyhaus. Da geht's hin. Eine Stunde ist ja nicht weit. Ja, es war klar, Zufallsbegegnung. Fast immer. Dämonen. Kultisten. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Regen. Nenio? NPC?
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
Selbstnotiz. Nächstes Mal Spiegel mitnehmen, um optimalen Wahrnehmungsgrad in den Augen anzupassen.
An audience. Problematic but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
Nenio. Coole Frisur. Ein Experiment. Ich bin gespannt.
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them! Just an audience, they don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Hallo Jungs und Mädchen, ich bin eure Schwester in der Sünde, eine Anhängerin von Lord Baphomet, dunklem Willen und so weiter und so fort. Sehr
In the
überzeugend.
name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
Ein Quiz.
We will not answer to you.
Wir werden nicht antworten.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Tja, die sind sich nicht einig. Ich bin mir nicht sicher, aber die Antwort mit den Hörnern gefällt mir.
These answers are wrong.
Oh.
The correct answer is Isergal, a glaive made of red adamantine.
Aha. Eisergol, eine Glefe aus rotem Adamant, seine Waffe. Merken.
This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question. Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question. Please name Lord Baphomet's sacred animal.
Was ist Lord Baphomets
A
heiliges
bull.
Tier?
Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
Wissen Religion erfolgreich? Es ist tatsächlich ein Auerochse, wissen wir.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two. It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in widest scientific circles.
Sehr witzig.
Damn it! She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on, ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ein Quiz, wie witzig. Stellt Ihnen noch eine Frage.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Sie ist sehr enttäuscht.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
Wie buchstabiert ihr Baphomet?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Ein Kultisten hat sie schon besiegt durch ihr
Hey,
Wortquiz.
wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up! And her entire entourage, too!
Jetzt werden sie
The
sauer.
experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Ein Kampf. Wer so lustig Kultisten mit Quizfragen quält, dem muss geholfen werden. So. Geisterwaffenverzauberung für Camilla. Betäubende Barriere für Noctua. Mal schauen. Was können die? Was kann Nenio? Verwundbarkeitsfluch. Mal sehen. Wo rennt sie hin? Dass sie hilft. Ah, Crit von Camilla.
You won't stop us.
Genau, kritischer Treffer von Camilla, da steht's. Natural 20, D20, also 20 gewürfelt.
Did I mess up
Kein
again?
Sturmangriff möglich. Wahrscheinlich, weil da was im Weg ist. Okay, wir haben keinen Schaden genommen? The absence of an answer is an answer to. Ein geheimnisvoller, vermummter Mann. Ist das der Geschichtenerzähler, den wir suchen
The
sollen?
result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level. What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomede prefer?
Welche Farben bevorzugt Göttin Iomede? Wissenreligion erfolgreich. Rot und Weiß. Hat sich meine Investition in Religionenwissen doch gelohnt. Hehe. Passt ja auch zum Setting.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today.
Tja, wenigstens eine schlaue.
Let's proceed. Did Aredin take part in any crusade before he died?
Hat der Roden vor seinem Tod teilgenommen am Kreuzzug. Wissen erfolgreich. Nein, er ist gestorben. Ha, wir wissen es. Also wohl nicht er. Ja. Wenn er gestorben ist. Vor Aufbrechen zur Weltenwunde. Nein, hat er nicht.
Your answer is correct. Aredin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened. The First Crusade started back in 4622.
Kleine Geschichtsstunde.
Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud. My final question is, what is the title that Areelu Vorlesh bears? Is she the architect of the World Wound, the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Ja, das weiß ich. Ist sie. Areelu Vorlesh. Die Architektin der Weltenwunde. So viel hatte ich schon mitbekommen. Zwei. Ist korrekt.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation.
Wir haben sie begeistert.
It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary, future author of the great Encyclopedia Golarionica, and rector of all Absalom's universities at once. Future rector, I should say. I also know several spells.
Eine Forscherin, Pilgerin. Rektorin der Universität von Absalom. Warum nennt ihr mich Mädchen?
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe. Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
Sehr gewitzt. Was bezweckt ihr mit all diesen Fragen?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite the popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
Wollt ihr damit sagen, dass ich mittelmäßig bin?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, wir können sie als Partymitglied aufnehmen. Wir sind schon voll und wir haben eine Männerquote. Das ist das Problem. Witzig ist sie ja.
Girl, hold on. I have a business proposition for you. I would like to hire you as my follower for future expeditions to the World Wound. Your duties will include helping me with experiments, running errands, and probably writing down my quotes for the edification of future generations.
Die will uns anheuern.
Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
Wenn wir jetzt uns zusammentun, müsst ihr während unserer Expedition meine Anweisung befolgen. Wir pokern.
Huh? What? Oh, yes, the dangers and these battles. Of course, I will follow your orders. I place my life in your capable hands, so I can focus on the things that really matter.
Okay, sie ist ja echt süß, aber wie gesagt, es geht nicht. Wir sind voll.
So my offer doesn't interest you? Too bad. You are the 28th person to reject it. Could it be that there is not a single right-thinking citizen left in Canabras with a passion for science?
Oh, sie wurde schon 28 Mal abgelehnt. Tja, ich würde sie ja gerne mitnehmen, aber tja, voll. Ja, echt witzig.
Watch and learn.
Also mit interessanten Partymitgliedern wird man hier überflutet. Qual der Wahl. Ich denke, wir können weiterziehen. So langsam zu Arendes, Graf Arendes Partyhaus. Was geht ab auf der Party? Ja, wahrscheinlich Dämonenbesuch. Wenn nicht Schlimmeres.